Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry I'm a little bit later than I thought I'd be today. I got 4 minutes where I can pull out of here, so I would have set it up. I think Rita was getting restless. She did a blog a few minutes ago. Don't want that old woman getting ahead of me. Hey, Kim. 3 more minutes and we can pull out of here. Hey, Paula. I missed you yesterday afternoon. Are you at home? Or are you still in Florida? Yeah, I agree with you, Kim. I knew it would happen. Yep, I'm doing good, Deborah. Oh, you're in Florida still. Okay. How come you get the late night flights? I think it'd be what 11, 12 o'clock before you get home or to the airport in Kansas City. Okay, 1 more minute. We can go on the road. Oh, I'd have called and woke you up. I'm in Oklahoma City. I got loaded at about 4 yesterday and drove over to Topeka last night and got up at 5 this morning. Started on down here. All right, break's over. Somebody's got to go to work. Who's going to volunteer? I hope he's going the south route, going to California. North route is kind of blocked. Hi, Gladys. You shouldn't have much problems going that way. Maybe a little bit in Arizona, New Mexico yet. I don't know what his problem is, but he's sure chewing the stoplight out for some reason. No, Wyoming this time of the year is really bad. You never know. The wind's always bad out there. But then you add in the snow. Shannon's brother works for Crete, and he decided to go out there and work in Cheyenne. I thought he told him he was nuts. And he's from Florida. Hi, Rita. I've seen you did your blog, and I was running late, so I figured I'd hurry up and get on here before you did. Yeah, I was sitting there taking my break, and I got the notifications turned back on, and it said read, and I go, oh no, I didn't get on in time. And then I looked on it, and it was a blog. I go, I better get one started. Going to do it. I was talking to Shannon this morning and earlier, but I had to stop and get fuel, and I didn't want to start one, have you guys have to sit through my break and getting fuel. I'm coming over, car. Oh, somebody sent you some coffee. Was it flavored coffee or just plain coffee? Should have washed my windshield. Didn't realize it was this dirty. Gingerbread, huh? Oh, and you don't know who it was? Huh. Maybe it was Gizmo. Just saying, the guy really likes you, so it might have been Gizmo. Well, he was giving you some coffee too, you know. He was persistent last night, and I don't know how he keeps coming back because I put him in timeout for 24 hours and reported him. You know, I don't like coffee that much. I drink it once in a while, but I used to make gingerbread houses, sit down with the kids, and I enjoyed doing that. There's a little clip somewhere I've seen. There's a gingerbread house, and there's a police officer, and somebody is standing there with them. And the caption says, "I don't know who did it, but I believe it might be your neighbors that just moved in." And you look at the window in the house next door, and the Cookie Monster was there. Hi, Linda. I don't want him over here, Kim. He likes Rita. That's Rita's boyfriend. It's warming up down here. I started out this morning. It was like 29 up there in Topeka, where Linda lives. Up to 51 already. Yeah, we were hiding him and putting him in timeout, but he just kept coming back somehow. But I put him in timeout for 24 hours. I don't know how he kept coming back. And then somebody messed up and put Nuts in timeout, but thought he was a something. But we all apologized to him. His name does make you think. Hey, Victoria. Yeah, it does, Rita. I mean, you and I, and there's a few others, knows he comes in once in a while, and he's all right. But we just got talking about, if you're a moderator to watch things. So, oh, it might be. Victoria, Shannon pulled her deal down for Thanksgiving dinner. She's going to redo it. I guess there was a couple ladies arguing in the comments, saying that her kitchen was dirty and said she's spreading salmonella. I think that's how you say it. And stuff. So she's going to re-edit it and take their comments out and stuff. But her kitchen's not dirty. She bleaches it down all. Hi, Lori. Yeah, Shannon did a cooking video of making our Thanksgiving dinner. She don't know who they are. There was a couple ladies was saying that she was dirty, that they wouldn't eat at her place, and she was spreading salmonella and everything. So she put it on pause right now. I'm going to edit it when she gets time. Said she wasn't handling the turkey the right way. I get sick easy on food, and I didn't get sick. It ain't one of the regular people that come to our channel. They'd never, said anything before anyway. Well, I can tell them what I think about you. It's easy. But that's part of making a video and putting your life out there. You're going to have them people. And I watched it too, and I didn't see anything wrong with it. I mean, if there's something wrong, even if it's my wife doing something, I would tell her. It gets me in trouble sometimes. I had to wipe my glasses off. I can't see. Didn't think they were that dirty. Hey, Backlash, you already had a class, Backlash? Backlash was going for, um, oh, training, EMT training this morning. I was watching him going down the road in Kansas, that turkey was good. It wasn't dried out or nothing. There just wasn't enough of it. It was only a 9 pounder. But Shannon's going on vacation the 11th of December. She's going to make a 20-pound turkey before she's on vacation. Oh, okay. Hey, Jennifer. I still think you need to practice Backlash on that dummy at home, refresher course. And you can tell her I said so. Yeah, she got lemon pepper for me there. If I'm cooking something, I use a lemon pepper. And she put a lot of butter in it. And the butter messes me up anymore. Like she made the dinner roast too. I put a little bit on, but I don't digest butter very good anymore. So make me as a beneficiary on the life insurance. All right, Deborah. Thanks for dropping by. I'm going to be in construction for a few miles there, guys, so I won't be able to read the chat. This is a tight construction. I've been working on this quite a while. They got the lanes paved over there now. They just got to, I guess, finish up that center wall. The right lane is bumpy and it tries to throw you into the grass. All right, we're almost out of it. There's a lot of construction everywhere right now. Hey, Janae. Hey, Kim. I don't know if your son-in-law is looking for another job with NASCAR, but I seen Denny Hamlin's team. They're going to be adding a third car, and they're looking for three different drivers. One to do the testing, and the one to haul the cars, and something else. Oh, I know. I'm going downhill coasting. Shut up. Yes, ma'am. I had nothing to do with it. Backlash did it all. I'm taking the fifth, but he ain't got no hair. He's scared of you, Costo. I tried to save him a trip going to school. I told him he could practice CPR on the dummy at home. But there was something about the lips on the dummy at the school was better. Oh, uh, Denny Hamlin. It's a 23 and something racing team, but it's Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin. There was an ad on my deal wanting drivers. I don't know if it'd be a better gig than what he's got, pays more money or something. They got two teams and they're starting a third one up. Micah Jordan's not scared to spend money, don't look like. they're actually suing NASCAR for the charters, and he's not scared to even go after NASCAR. So hoping Francis would come on sometime to tell her son about it. He drives for NASCAR. Some of them guys work, from like January to November, and they're off for a couple months, and they go drive part time for somebody else in the winter for a little bit. Kim, did you get the books all sewed up? Oh shoot. Kosa wrote a book. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, he seems like Michael gets into a little bit of everything. He spreads his money around. He's got people, supporting him. Jim, if you ain't doing nothing, you can come up and read chat to me. Well, I know you're not doing nothing, but Rhonda's dog sitting, so I doubt if she comes in today.
Hi.
Hi.
I won't guarantee how long I'll stay. If I start coughing or if I get a phone call from the doctor's office, I gotta go.
You
But
just got over that shit. You got it again?
yeah, I think so. I'm not too sure. I got completely over it the first time. So
Hmm.
I called back and I know what will fix it. And I'm just going to have to convince her that that's the right thing to do. So,
Yeah, a good enema would help a lot.
no, no. What she needs to do is what I told her in the first place. She needs to put me on the Depomedrol step down pack, and that will take care of this. It will clear out my lungs, and everything will be just fine. But she doesn't like to use that because it's steroids. Well, yeah, that's why it works. And that's
Yeah, you
that's
need to take care of it, especially in your lungs. I don't know if
yeah,
you know who Josh Sherman Family Farms is.
yeah.
He lives right down here by where I'm almost at. He's got
Oh
blood
boy.
clots on his lungs.
Mm, that's bad. But yeah, I got all of the little books all sewn together, plus 3 pairs of little fleece PJ pants for him.
Wow.
And I just, um, of course, kids were here Thanksgiving, so we had fun. Between Colton and the puppy, I was definitely kept on my toes. So the puppy is let's see here, she'd be 14 weeks old now, um, Basset Hound, and she's funny. I'd go to pick her up and she'd just go completely limp. I mean, she just like a dead dog. But she's a good one. I think she'll be fine with him. And Colton just loves her. And she loves him in return. If he sits down, she goes over and lays down across his lap. Then he's sitting there yelling, no, no, no at her. So that's exactly right, Lori. Steroids are definitely needed sometimes. And my old doctor didn't have a problem doing this. She said,
Yeah, you
I'm
could
just
have
going to
used
put
them
you on.
like 60 years
Yeah.
ago. Maybe you would have grown up.
No, actually, some steroids being used about 33 years ago was what caused a real serious weight problem that I will probably never get rid of. So, because when I was pregnant with Rachel, they gave the so-called doctor that I was having to see was giving me a bunch of steroids. And I didn't know what I was being given. I was told it was B12 shots. Turns out it wasn't. And so I'll have to deal with it the rest of my life. But he was Vietnamese, North Vietnamese. It was funny because he was bragging
I
about the fact
don't
that,
like foreign doctors. I've had too much
well,
bad dealings with them.
yeah.
They can do their thing on other people, but if I walk
Mm,
in, like they sent me to a heart doctor, and it was some Asian guy. He's telling me I got to
mm,
do this and I got to do this. I go, no, I don't have to. Oh, you have to. I go, no,
yeah.
I can walk out. He goes, no, you
Mm,
can't. We're going to do this test. I go, no, we're not. Bye. And I
yeah.
walked out.
Yeah. That's what Dave told a couple of them down there at VA Hospital in Columbia. They sent him to this one guy that was supposed to have been a counselor of some kind. And Dave walked in and saw the guy, and he had a turban on his head, and Dave couldn't hardly understand him. And he just went back down and told his primary care doctor, he said, you better find somebody else for me to talk to, because he said, I ain't seeing no camel jockey.
Nope.
And the doctor said, he's not the one you were supposed to see in the first place. And
I,
the doctor
I've
went up
told
on
my
the floor with
primary
me.
doctor that too.
Dr. Phillips went up on the floor with Dave, and he went right up to the office, and he told him, he said, this is who this man is supposed to see, not this one. And they finally got it straightened out.
One
But
thing set me off was a woman one, and she was nice and was doing stuff when I had my stroke.
mm-hmm.
But my insurance wasn't covering everything, and when it wouldn't cover everything, she said she couldn't see me no more, and
Oh
that really
wow.
irritated me. I had
Mm-hmm.
insurance when I started, but I didn't know that much about insurances, and I could only go to the doctor 6 times a year. I found out, and only covered like $20,000. And after I
Oh,
was in the
good
hospital and
Lord.
everything, it didn't cover nothing hardly. And we paid like
Wow.
$700 a month. And she
Mm,
flat out told me, "Well, you don't have insurance. I can't see you." She didn't ask if there's any other way or what can I do or nothing for you. Just says,
mm.
"I can't, just drop me really quick."
Wow.
And
Oh,
then when
when,
I actually had my stroke, I walked in from the Shannon picked me up at the truck stop because I drove up back from Omaha.
mhm.
And I walked in, I'm on the gurney, I'm just getting there. And one of them walked by me. "Oh, you look good. You'll be able to go home in a little bit." And I was just checking in.
Oh, good night. Yeah, they really don't know anything. It
Then I
just,
got disability for a little bit, and I had to go in for a checkup, and I couldn't hardly walk, and didn't have no strength in my right side. And
hmm
he said, "Oh, you're okay to go back to work." I go, "I drive a truck. I can't walk. I can't hang on to the steering wheel. How am I supposed to do that?" "Well, you're okay." And so I lost my disability, and I
wow.
couldn't move. I was off work for a year without anything.
Mm, just because of some idiot doctor.
Yep,
Yep, sounds
and
about
it's
right.
their word. You can't dispute it.
hmm
That's
Because you're not the physician. You're
yep.
just the patient and you are considered stupid. Yep, that's how it goes. Well, the only reason I went to that quack was because he was the only one that Dave's insurance at the time would cover. And so there were 7 women who were forced to go to him. And it was because either they or our husbands worked at Banquet Foods in Macon, Missouri. And with the insurance that they had, he was the only one that was being paid. And we found out several years later, our kids were all born within like 6 or 7 months of each other, and they all had the same issues. And we found out later that we had all been used as guinea pigs, and then none of it was ever written in any of our charts.
Hmm.
And so it
That's
just,
when you ought to be able to go in and sue the rest.
well, we all found out later that um, he had, at the time that I started seeing him, he had 16 active malpractice suits uh, going, and but they weren't letting anybody know about that. That stuff didn't show up on any of the stuff that we were able to find on him, as far as for
Got a
checking him
wreck
out
or
or
something here.
anything like that. Uh-oh, that can't be good. Lori, that's Nathan's favorite breed too, is the Basset, and it's one of mine. I think they are wonderful dogs.
My
I've had
brother
one
had
for a
one,
while.
and my other brother lived where we live now, and
hmm
this guy had given him one of them, and that Bassett loved to chase rabbits. He never hardly caught them, but our field and our shed across the road, we could sit on our front porch and watch him. We could watch the rabbit run around the barn,
hmm
and that dog follow him all the trail that he's on, just after him back and forth. It was so funny. You could watch him, and we called him Bo. And Bo never caught the rabbit, but he was always on his trail.
Well, Cooper decided that she wanted to go after the squirrels out here. And the squirrels would be running in circles around the tree, up on the tree trunk. And she'd be running around in circles, taking one of the kids around with her, trying to find the squirrels. And it was, oh, she was funny. I'm just hoping that Rachel has the paperwork on her when she brings Colton back here Wednesday, because Rachel's got a dental appointment Wednesday, and it's her last one this year. And so I'm supposed to watch Colton, and I'm hoping that she has the paperwork on the pup, that it is an emotional support dog and or emotional support animal. And because otherwise I can't have it here. This bunch is really picky about it. So
Are they?
yeah.
Terry got
And I figured,
paperwork on his dog he got from Shannon.
that's neat.
They come down and got it a couple weeks ago, and I guess they got it almost potty broke now already and everything.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah.
got paperwork on that dog.
Mhm.
I don't know how to do it, but
It's easy to do. I know I've got two friends that have them, and it wasn't a big deal to get either one of them done. So
yeah, Terry started before he got the paperwork a week before, and the time he got it, he had the paperwork already done. So
that's good.
Not be real hard.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping she gets around and gets it done. So I know I've watched two weather guys this morning, and they are both saying that after about the 12th of this month, that this part of the country is really in for some extreme cold and heavy storms. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. My happy little self will just stay right here in this apartment, hunkered down, and I will keep myself busy. I can sit down and work on those quilts and see how much of that stuff I can get finished.
Welcome back, Backlash.
Oh, Backlash.
Your wife was thick on me a little bit ago.
Randy, the way I'm starting to cough again and I'm fixing to start sneezing, I better get down off here because y'all don't need to listen to it. So, y'all have a good day. Safe travels. Catch you later. Bye-bye.
Get better. I hate to say it, she's probably still listening, but as old as she is, and as easy as she's getting sick, she's going to get something really bad one of these times. I mean, for the last, over a year, bronchitis, COVID, one right after another. They need to give her something. Hi, Sandra. Me too. I can't hardly see the chat right now. That sun catches the window certain times of the day. I wipe my glasses off, and it's funny. I don't have to wear glasses driving, but I'm getting where I was home all week, and you guys, somebody might know what's going on with me. I can't hardly see with my glasses. If I take my glasses off, I can almost read the chat without it now. It's like my eyes are getting better. It's strange. But with the glare right now, it's hard to see it. Well, Shannon was talking about that, Sandra, because when I was home all week, she didn't let me have my energy drink and not as much Mountain Dew and made me drink water. And so I haven't had as much sugar all week. I didn't. Pickup's in a hurry. All right, Kim. See you later. That little car up there's gonna get run over, zigging, zagging out of the traffic, acting like a fool. guys, I'm going to end this for a little while till the sun gets over on the other side. 'Cause I can't see the chat and trying to watch the traffic through here. So I'll start another one up a little later today. Thanks everybody for coming in. I'm sorry. I hate it when I can't see the chat. I've always said that. I can't, talk to you guys and be safe at doing it. So I'll see you after a while.